Yes, I'm Soumitra from Packaged Drinking Water Business. So we are covering certain topics which are we are covering in the long format training. So yesterday we discussed about if you are buying an old plant, what precautions you should take and all that. And yesterday only I had told you that I will be talking about the business owner mindset. So here we already have covered this subject. So if you can see the last point, 11 point, you know, business owner mindset. So what it is and how important it is. So we will have a discussion today about the business owner mindset. So recently I had attended a finance workshop. So actually I am also getting continuous education, so various topics, and finance and emotional intelligence you can learn unlimited time. So finance is such a deep subject. So in that Mr. Pramod Jain was a trainer. So he asked a fundamental question. It was very insightful. So he said, for what do you create a business? What is the purpose of a business? So everybody, including me, we said that profit is the purpose of the business. So he said, no, that is not the purpose of the business. That is the must. So business profit के बगैर business होगा ही नहीं. So it is not a intention with वो तो होना ही चाहिए, मतलब that is eternal inbuilt. So the purpose of the business is value creation. So value creation means what? Value creation is it should take the consumer to some better value. So the world should not remain for him like it was earlier. Okay. For example, Uber. So while booking a cab, if you are in the metro city, you know how horrible it was. So negotiating with the auto walas. Every time I used to come to airport or railway station, we have to deal with them. But now currently there is no problem. We are just booking a cab with Uber. We are just putting a location. We are boom. The fare goes. So the world has not remained the same. IRCTC. So you remember those days when we used to go to the railway booth and book a ticket. Then he will think some time. So this is value creation. So value proposition is different. So how do you propose to deliver the value? That is value proposition. That we are going to cover in the model canvas. That topic we had already discussed about it. But this value creation is very important. So how does your business really create value? So this we need to check. So sometimes we are confronted. Of course, this question is not there, but still sometimes you are confronted with some people raise funny questions. So same thing I will just show you. Yesterday we discussed about a website called Quora. So on Quora, so I am following certain topics where we are giving answers to people and all that. So there was a story about this distillery was going on. This is an old topic actually. So this was a subject. So somebody said that Tatas have bought distillery and all that. So they were about to buy, but the deal did not come through. That's not a story of this actually. So what was happening is somebody has said that distillery is sold most of the times, and so he has said in contrast that there are always people who do not, they always have some contradictory opinions. So this fellow says, this ANH fellow, nothing to be so much proud of. He has made money and whatever. Okay. So he says go to US and people use tap water directly. So and so. So this was also liked by 14 people. So this Amit Khanna's fellow says, why don't you do something? Just giving yarn to others, entire world everywhere. Now bottled water is sold. So this is fine. This is confronting answers, but I have answered it. Actually, it's a fact. So because I remember the times when I used to run to a railway station with an empty bottle in hand. On those stations, taps with very unhygienic surroundings. At least we have bottled water now, and it has happened with me. I had been to Solapur one day, and that time this packaged drinking water was not new, was not old. So that time it was sold at 10 rupees, and it was hardly people were buying it. So that doctor in Solapur, I think this is a story in 1998 or 2002, 2001, something like that. He said that you trust me, Mr. Gotigar, people will buy only bottled water after some time, because thankfully it is available to us, because we are carrying this bottled water. So bottled water is definitely creating value. Why? The world is not the same for you and me after bottled water or packaged drinking water. So this is what I mean by the word value creation. Okay, and profit is inbuilt, but we need to continue. The duty of a business owner is to continuously monitor the profit part of it. Okay, so what is the profit part of it and how you are going to monitor the profit part? So profit again, if you are a business owner, there are different kinds of profits, if you know. So one is EBITDA. You must be knowing the term. You must have seen, you must have heard as a share market, EBITDA. So EBITDA is before depreciation amortization. That is operating profit. EBITDA is operating profit. Okay. So profit from operations. Then that is called as EBIT. So after depreciation. Then there is EBT or PBT. Profit before taxes, earning before tax, one and the same thing. Then EAT. Final is EAT. That is your net profit. Earnings after taxes. Okay. So this is how you are calculating the things. So you should know what it means for, how to profit, how to monitor the profit, because everything will come out of the profits only. Okay, funding comes from many places. Funding you can have from shares, then external borrowings, whatever. But the safest funding source of income or source of funding is revenue, is the profits, accrued profits or recurring profits, retained profits they call it. So how to see that your business is always in profits? So now there are certain key performance indicators. So you have to check your monitor performance. So how do you get the performance like? So when you go and do the test at the lab, and you see some results, that's blood level and diabetes level and what you see, HbA1c level and sugar, PP and whatever. So that is the result. So the result is the balance sheet is the result. Okay, the balance sheet is the result. So how you have performed in the business, this is what you have performed, and this is where you are at. So it is a balance sheet is the result of what has happened. So it's a result. Okay, and to check the balance sheet, and if you want to make some alterations, so what do you do actually? So you have certain ratios. We are not talking much about ratios and all that, but at least you will come to know with the profit, this kind of profits, that where you have to work and where you have to make the alterations. That alterations all to be made at the P&L, that is profit and loss. That is the activity level. So for example, if you are eating some sweets, you have to reduce the content of sweets. That is what is the activity level. So same thing we are doing in business. So these key performance indicators, if you check, so these are very, 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 very important. So this is the first thing we should understand, that in a business owner's mindset, this value creation and profit generation checkup monitoring is very much required. We are going to talk inside the training about this in little more details. Then second part is the emotional education. Emotional intelligence is very important. So what is emotional intelligence is how in difficult times, how you are responding to any situation, or there are certain tools like delayed gratification. Are you trying that? So not to get carried away with the fame, and you should not show up much. So there is a video from Saurabh Banerjee, I think, or Mukherjee, that he has claimed that there are some 20 companies since 1992. They have grown over and years. Every year they are growing by 15%. He has taken out the lifestyle habits of the CEO or the founders of those. They are seen nowhere. So they are practicing delayed gratification. So systematically delaying your reaction to any situation, that is great gratification. So similarly there are many things, but the emotional education is intelligence is what? So you should control your emotions. You should not immediately. The ideal figure for us, all of us, is MS Dhoni. So he has got a great emotional intelligence. So we can say how he reacts to the situations. He does not react rapidly. So this is another emotional intelligence is one thing. And one more thing is the what as a founder, what he should do, or a business owner he should do. You should not get busy in operations. There are two things like BBT, and BRT, you can say. So BBT is what? BBT is business building time, and BRT is business running time. So business running time, as far as possible, try to reduce it, and business building time, try to improve it. This business is built with innovations and marketing tie-ups. So you should always get yourself busy in marketing tie-ups and innovation. Innovation may be process innovation. It is not always something experimenting or researching and inventing something new. But innovation is getting something better than the earlier case. Richard Branson, yes, Richard Branson. He says he is always seen partying elsewhere, here and there. He is not at all in the operations. So some interviewer asked him that what do you do the whole day? So he told that I am always in search of people who can do any job better than me. So that is what his innovation kick is. So we should be always be innovative. To summarize, what we should do is we should always look at the financial KPIs, that is key performance indicators. We should always think of how emotionally intelligent we have become than yesterday, and marketing and innovation. So for this we are actually creating one emotional intelligence example I will tell you. So there was in Shark Tank India, there was one presenter who had presented this Volt drink, Volt Energy. So if you see this Volt Energy, so where is the unit? It's so it is near to, there is a small place called Ranjan Kharge, Nighoj. There is a small place called Nighoj in Pune district. It's a rural place. So he belongs to that, and he was only 20 years old. So actually he was a lot of energy. He was quite of a jugadu kind of fellow. He impressed all the sharks very much. But I remember Anupam asked him that you have got all the energy, but how so if you want to really grow multiple crore, 100 crore company banana, he wanted to build a company of 100 crores. So how you are going to build it? A lot of energy, I agree, you are jugadu, but how you are going to do it? So, and the other, I think Vinita Singh said that you have got a lot of energy, but no systematic plan. Somebody invested finally in him, but the thing is, you should have Josh and Hosh also. So if you are an old timer like me, there was a movie called Muqaddar Ka Sikandar. In that Muqaddar Ka Sikandar, that Amjad Khan joins the Ranjit. There are two villains of Amitabh Bachchan, who is the hero. So this Ranjit says that you have got Josh and I have got Hosh. So Hosh is what? Hosh is that emotional intelligence you have got, you should have. So that is again these things we should combine, and then we are actually forming something like a successful business, So again, to remind you, so today is 29th and we are starting from the 1st. So I just remind you that just go and buy now, the ticket we can buy now. So we are starting from Monday onwards. So if there are not many people, we will have only the evening batch, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So go and just have it. Before closing this video, as usual, I will always say that please subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed to, and if you have subscribed to the channel, do also press the bell icon so that you will not miss a single video. Before closing, once again, 2-3 things. This is the channel where you can subscribe to. So this is the place where you can buy it. Then you can also always go to Quora, and I told yesterday it will prepare you not to increase my visits or something, but if you go there, again I will just repeat once, just go here and check my answers. There are a lot of answers which I have answered. So this will build you, okay? Even if you are not joining the training, still it will build you, it will help you build it, okay? You can go by the most recent answers which I have answered here. So it is here, you can see that. Okay, today only I have answered this. RO water better than this. How can I tell whether Bisleri bottle, whatever, I mean, people ask many questions, and I am trying to answer those. Okay, so this is also a classic way to get your queries resolved. Okay, and another thing is the LinkedIn profile, which I have been telling you. So if you be connected to me, I am also talking about various other subjects also. So this is the thing. So I will put these links in the comment box also, so you can be a what do you say, you can also get connected to me on LinkedIn. So I am posting always. If you miss some video here, sometimes I am posting also. So yes, these are featured posts. Yes, I am yesterday's video also I have posted it. So yes, stay tuned and see you inside the training. Thank you so much.